Pisces. Welcome to your August 2019 Astrological forecast. I'd like to begin by letting you know that a website that I had up many years ago will be uploaded hopefully by the end of this month and available once again. Okay, I created a text to a link in the text section below there. And also, if you're not a subscriber to my YouTube channel, you might want to take the time to subscribe right now, because I will be offering special perks and other special things to subscribers only. Okay, so as far as August goes for you guys, a lot of planets are in your 6th house of health and the workplace, the place where you work, actually, the building you work in, and your co-workers. Okay, the month starts off with the sun in Leo up until the 22nd, and where you have Leo in your chart is your 6th house. Okay, let's see, Mars is here up until the 17th, Venus is here up until the 20th, and Mercury will move back into this area on the 11th. Okay, last month Mercury was back and forth between the sign of Cancer and Leo, so now it begins the month actually from the 1st up until the 10th in the sign of Cancer, and where you have Cancer in your chart is your 5th house of fun. Okay, fun and recreation, speculation, things like that, creativity. So you may have had a ton of fun last month, okay, or at least tried to, or did more things than you normally would, you know, for enjoyment, whatever. So maybe you went on vacation, or you had some kind of free time or whatever. But anyways, now that all these planets have moved into your 6th house of health, if you did possibly take up some kind of physical activity when planets were in Cancer, like, you know, end of June, end of July, things like riding a bike, walking a bike trail or some kind of trail, you know, hiking, dancing, even like some new workout, like maybe you learned aerobics or yoga or something like that, but you just did it for fun, okay, because you thought it might be fun and you wanted to always try it, whatever. Anyways, you may continue with that right now. You may adopt it into your life and use it on a daily basis even. Because it, you know, not only was it good for you physically, even mentally, but physically, you had fun doing it. So you continue with that because your health is on your mind right now. It's not that you're ill or anything, but this time of year may be when you would normally have a checkup, or, you know, you do just stop and, you know, it's kind of check yourself out to see how you're feeling. What are you doing that you could be doing better? Sometimes this is a time when you may want to change your diet, or add something to it, or stop eating something or doing something that may be harmful to your health. So it's just an idea, okay? But it looks like there may be a lot of physical activity going on here, even since like the beginning of July. Mars has been in Leo, okay, in your 6th house where you have the sign of Leo. So it brought about a lot of energy, physical energy, because this is, you know, this is your physical health here. Also, though, as far as the workplace goes, there's just lots of changes going on there. Even if you work out of your home, or even if you don't work at all, there's just changes going about in the way you do something, that in a way to like earn money, okay, earn money even if it is on the side. But your schedule may be changing. You may be getting new co-workers. People are leaving. Could it even be, though, that the change is because people are taking their vacations and everybody has to kind of adopt some new schedule in order to make sure that everything's covered. Okay, that's just an idea there. There's like a full moon on the 15th in the sign of Aquarius, and where you have Aquarius in your chart is your 12th house, and it's directly across from your 6th house. Around this time, around this full moon, though, is when you could have some kind of, I don't know, epiphany or something when it comes to a coworker, or something about your company, the company you work for. You could stumble onto something in a roundabout way, information, a secret, the way things are done, or just find out something, that might be kind of surprising to you. It's whatever. It's just a thought. Okay. The Sun moves into Virgo on the 23rd. Mars moves here on the 18th. Venus on the 21st. Mercury on the 29th. And a new moon in Virgo on the 30th. And where you have Virgo in your chart is your 7th house. Okay. Virgo is your opposite sign. So the 7th house is directly across from the 1st house. Excuse me. 7th house is partnerships of any kind, not just business and or romantic, but some kind of relationship, close relationship that you have with someone. This is the house of like agreements and arrangements that you make with other people. So maybe around this time, every year even, you have like some new agreement that you reach with someone. You could possibly be renewing something with someone. If it is romantic, this is the time where you would have more activity actually going on in your relationship due to the fact that Mars is even, here. You could be acting very aggressively towards your partner, or they you, vice versa, okay? Because they are wanting you to commit to something. If you're not in a definite relationship with someone, they may want to define it at this time. Or you may be the one that wants to figure out, where this is going to. Is it worth moving forward or investing in even, The same goes for a business partnership. And like I said, some kind of an arrangement that you may have with a close friend. It's up for review, okay? Having Mars, though, in the 7th house, remember this is from the 18th on until next month, okay? The 7th house is also the house of open enemies. And it's a time when, the phone, whatever. It's a time when someone may, I always say, come out of the woodwork to push your buttons or, do things to you that, just to deliberately get you all worked up, okay? Act aggressively towards you, or try to get you to make some kind of move that you wouldn't even normally do, even, It's just something to look at, though. But, you may also, when we get back to partnerships, be the aggressor in whatever. You may decide that whatever isn't working out as far as any kind of partnership goes, and you want to make changes at this time. There's the new moon on the 30th may be like the best time to do something like this. Bring it out if you need to get something off your chest. That would be the best time to do it. As far as an open enemy coming at you, at this time, okay, you may be having Mars here. You may be like, that's it, okay, because you're not like known as a very aggressive sign to begin with, but you're at a point in your life where you don't really, in a way, kind of care. You have Neptune in your sign. It's your ruling planet. It makes you even more compassionate than you usually are, and blah blah blah. But you're not a pushover either. Okay, so if anyone were to act kind of aggressively towards you at this time, you're going to push right back. Okay, just thought I would mention that. Okay, the planet Jupiter has been in Sagittarius since November of last year, but it's been recently retrograde. Well, it goes direct on the 11th, and where you have Sagittarius in your chart is your 10th house of career. Okay, usually with this planet being here in your 10th house of what you do for a living and your social status, your public life, even your professional status, usually denotes some kind of promotion of some kind, or elevated level up the career ladder, or even the social ladder. Okay, so that continues now, especially more. It might have died down a little bit when it was in retrograde motion, but when Jupiter moves direct on the 11th and will continue in direct motion, it will, like new things, even new and better things will begin to come into your life as far as opportunities for advancement in your career or your social life or social status. Okay? The best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign and the moon is in Pisces, excuse me, on the 16th, 17th, and 18th. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Virgo, and those dates are the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 29th, 30th, and 31st. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, any kind of gambling or speculation, and anything to do with children is the 11th, 12th, 13th, 25th, 26th, and 27th. The best time for money is the 4th, 5th, 6th, 18th, 19th, 20th, and 31st. The best time for your career is the 8th, 9th, and 10th. Excuse me. The best time for communication and travel is the 6th, 7th, 8th, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. I hope you enjoyed your astrological forecast for August. Please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you next month. Goodbye.